before we get into this episode, I want, in the spirit of my favorite football coach, I want everyone to go around, explain their resumes to me, tell them why you're a loser and why I am a winner. Specifically, why Urban Meyer is a winner.
Go first, Joey.
So I'm a loser just because I got tased.
Just now.
I just got tased now. I still smell like burnt hair.
A little bit.
So the Browns won, I'm still a loser because I got tased. And it's self-induced. And I actually asked for it for a few times. So everybody says that I have a kink to getting tased now. So
be exploring that one later.
Yeah, you keep loosening your neck for some reason, just going like this.
Urban, you think you would appreciate that though, being a man of kinks?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Jared?
I worked at Ground Round for 3 months, so I feel like I'm a pretty big winner.
There you go. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think I'm a loser.
You're excluded from.
Oh, okay. Actually, I know things that I can say I'm a loser. I can't tie a tie.
Never seen Sandlot.
I've never seen Sandlot.
I've also never seen Sandlot.
I got
Really?
kicked.
I haven't either.
I got kicked out of a bar one time for peeing at the bar.
Like
I took a literal piss at the bar.
Like where you order the drinks.
So I ordered 10. Johnny was with me.
Yeah, this is a true story.
I ordered 10 vodka lemonades, and the bathroom was maybe 50 feet away. I thought it was too far,
And
so
then
I
you
literally
made
just
lemonade.
pulled my pants down and started peeing.
down to the ankles.
And
Like an infant.
the bartender like dragged me out, and I said, "It wasn't me, but I'll be the scapegoat." And then Johnny thought I ditched him, but it was literally me just getting dragged out. And then he points to 3 cops, the bouncer, and then I literally sprinted for a mile. I've never run faster in my entire life, and then that was pretty much it. I was outside of a store for a long time, and just sitting down. My phone was dead. Didn't know how to get home. All of a sudden, one of my fraternity brothers I hadn't seen in 3 years walks by, and he just I haven't seen him in 3 years, and he just goes, "Come on, let's go home."
Damn.
And that was it.
Brotherhood for life.
There you go.
They don't lie.
That's a good story.
That is awesome.
So big loser moment right there.
It could be worse though. You could have left the rest of your team behind and gone to your own bar, and then
I could have been
Better
worse
than
than
no.
peeing at a bar. I could have grinded on a 20-year-old college student at a
Exactly.
bar while being the head coach of the Jaguars.
yeah, could always get worse. What about you, Johnny? You got
So my name is actually Daryl Bevel. I am Urban's offensive coordinator. I actually won a Super Bowl in 2013, but I also went to another one the next year. We don't talk about that one, by the way. But I have a Super Bowl ring, so I am the biggest loser.
apparently because
Nice.
apparently you haven't won 10 college football games in a season or anything like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
apparently that's what Urban Meyer's
I fucking suck,
credential
man.
is. Yeah, poor guy. You'll get there. Just a little bit more practice. We'll figure it out. But yeah, welcome to another edition of Scrambled Eggs,
Scrambled
the
Eggs.
mini Goose Egg Gambling Podcast. I am joined on my right. We have Sir Yacht, and on my left we have Sir Yacht's twin brother Johnny, aka BrickWallBlitz. Is that what it is?
It is. It is.
Perfect. Thank you guys for joining me. These guys have their own show as well. It's called the Sir Yacht Show. I was a part of that last week, and it was an absolute blast. It's a great time.
So much fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
be sure to check their show. I was a little mean
Shut
to
up,
Jared
Jared.
on that one. So
No, it was amazing.
yeah, I'm still working on repairing my friendship with Jared, I think, but we're getting there.
No, we're not. I think we're going backwards.
We're going backwards. Oh
Yeah.
man, it's gonna be like another week or so, and we're gonna be back to like first day we met level of
Yeah.
acquaintanceship.
So what's your name again?
Yeah, exactly. So Jared, what are you getting into this weekend?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. You look like a Kennedy. I just thought of that.
Well-
You look like John F.K.
Perfect. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think that's a compliment.
That's
Doesn't
that's cause for concern, by the way.
I suppose, considering that none of them really
Jared,
have a happy ending.
yeah.
Jared,
Also
that was a nice
Kennedy
compliment.
first.
That really blew my head off.
Yeah. You're blowing my mind over here.
Yeah.
It's,
I
mean, I would say it's insensitive, but like I'm pretty sure like there's like a curse, so like a lot of them are dead.
The Kennedy curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Matt Kennedy.
You beat
curse.
it. No, he beat it.
Yeah.
I-
He's here.
So,
He's-
let's give him a hand, let's give him a hand.
yeah.
He's hosting a podcast.
Are you 27 yet?
I am 26.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Damn.
I got half a year. Fuck. We'll see what happens.
Just be careful, Matt.
I'll keep my eyes on swivel. Now I gotta keep my head on swivel around you, apparently. I think this is how villain origin stories start.
Yeah, on podcasts.
On podcast. Jared's gonna be doing his little evil monologue while he's gotta be tied up or something.
Yeah, that's exactly my plan.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Sorry.
Anyways, the reason we hopped on here is to talk about tonight's Monday Night Football game. What a banger. We got the Rams going to Arizona to face the Cardinals, who I, for the record, still think are frauds. I don't know if you guys agree with me.
The Cardinals or the Rams?
The Cardinals.
Because I think the Rams are frauds.
No, I disagree.
They haven't beaten a good team this year.
They beat the Bucks.
But that's it.
Okay, but besides that, I guess.
Yeah. Besides those scrubs.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, they're like 1-4 against like teams above 500, I think.
They are, and that is kind of a cause for concern. The line right now is 2 points favored in the Cardinals' way. The over-under is 51. When I think this game is one of those ones where I feel like my head is battling my heart a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
My heart really wants to pick the Rams just because I grew up in a Rams family, a Ramily. My dad is a big Rams fan, and it caused me to put a pretty big bet on them when I was in Vegas to win the Super Bowl this year. So I'm still cheering for the success of the Rams this year. That same day, I also placed a bet for Baker Mayfield to win MVP.
Ooftas.
I'm not feeling as confident about that one.
Fuck, dude, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. He still has a chance. He could throw 8 touchdowns per game in the next 4 games and maybe get on the ballot. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Just breaks records. Even if he did that, I don't think he'd get it.
Probably. I don't even know who's the MVP this year. Tom Brady, I guess.
You have
Rodgers.
to get Brady.
Yeah, something like
He's
that.
44.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Years young.
Yeah, 44 years young. It's the 44 is the new 24. They say.
Is he the oldest player in the league? Tom Brady?
He's got to
Yeah.
be.
Okay.
Vinatieri's not in the league anymore, so I
Right.
imagine it's him.
He was so good.
Yo, that HGH hit just a little bit different.
It might be that. What is in that TB12?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Whatever it is, I gotta get on it because apparently Jared's threatening to kill me or something like that.
Oh, speaking of which, sorry.
Oh boy. Oh, is this it?
What?
Is this it?
No. I won. Speaking of MVPs, I should say, I won my Bryce Young Heisman bet.
I saw this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yep, plus 800.
Let's go. Did you place that at the beginning of the season?
That was before first game. It was like in August.
I remember we talked about that on the podcast because we
Mhm.
talked about Heisman.
Yep,
Oh,
and Bryce
those.
Young was mine. I think I did. I think I put like $2 on Rattler, and that did not go well.
No, he's gonna transfer, I believe. I didn't transfer to ASU.
I heard Nebraska.
Oh,
That's
well,
the rumor.
then Nebraska's back if that's the case.
Yeah.
Back. Quinn Ewers, Texas.
Yeah, I saw that. He's making
Vince
some
Young
bank.
was the highest rated recruit ever, and then Quinn Ewers is second.
Wow,
Both play at Texas.
they're so back.
They're literally back right now.
Yeah,
Nebraska actually they never left. They just had a couple down decades.
right.
what good programs don't?
The corn got rotten.
Yeah, the corn got rotted a little bit. Hey, football fans. I'm sure we all love an action-packed, high-scoring NFL game. Tonight will probably be one. But with the latest no-brainer from DraftKings Sportsbook, which is an official sports betting partner of the NFL and the Goose Egg Gambling Podcast, you'll be a winner once a single point scored. I don't know about you guys, but I think a single point is getting scored tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That might be an inside tip. We'll see. But new customers who bet just $1 on any team to score can win $100 in free bets. It's that simple. If you're in a state where Sportsbook is not available yet, you can still get in on the NFL action with huge cash prizes all season long with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports Contest. We say this every week. Daily Fantasy is just sweeping the office right now. Everyone's playing. Everyone's winning money somehow. It's a great time. DraftKings is giving all new customers a free shot at millions of dollars in total prizes with their first deposit. Interested? Here's all you got to do. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code YouBetcha. That is YOUBETCHA. Bet $1 on any team to score, and win $100 in free bets if they do score. If they score, you score with promo code YouBetcha this week at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL and the Goose Egg Gambling Podcast.
Yeah.
Must be 21 years or older. New Jersey, Indiana, or Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Minimum $5 deposit and $1 wager required. One per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. So what do you guys think of this game? Because my heart really wants to go Rams +2. I liked it last week better when I believe it was at 3.5 at one point, but I think my head is still telling me to pick Cardinals. I just can't get myself to buy into a Cliff Kingsbury team. I don't know what it is. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts because I could be swayed either way right now.
I see your point with Cliff Kingsbury. I thought they'd be fourth in the NFC West this year.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
But I don't know. They're 10-2 this year, right?
They are, yes.
They've beaten. First off, they've already blown out the Rams this year. So this is not the first time they're playing them. They blew them out the first time. I think I picked this as a lock on our show.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I just got tased a few times, so I can't remember anything. I seriously think they win by at least a touchdown today.
Really?
Yeah, I like them a lot. I think they're one of the most complete teams in the NFL. I don't know if Matt Stafford knows how to win a big football game.
Yeah.
Just because he was with the Lions for like a decade.
He has played
He's broken.
more big games this year than like his entire career, and I don't think there's a game much bigger than this on their schedule.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, Detroit primetime doesn't really sell. But what are you thinking about this game? Because I
I guess I'm on Joey's side here. I I was a Kingsbury skeptic the first 2 years because, he was kind of like, okay, so like first year he wasn't really like underachieving. Second year I thought he was definitely underachieving because like, I don't know, that roster shouldn't really have been 8-8. You have a special quarterback. Like at times he was playing like top 5, like in Kyler Murray. And I mean, the injuries didn't help, but he also wasn't like really maximizing the play calls. This year he has been maximizing the play calls. And I think the most impressive thing is he's been 2-1 without like in those 3 games without Kyler Murray. And I think like either 2-2 or 3-1 without Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
And like this is their second game back together. So like they're getting healthier and healthier and healthier. And I don't know, like also last thing to keep in mind, not only did Cardinals win that game, Joey, they won it on the road at Los Angeles. So they're at home tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So like that
makes a big difference.
More favorable option for them, I would say.
I think I'm just too obsessed with the past because that was Kingsbury's first time ever beating McVay.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
Previously, I believe 0-4 against him, and yeah, I guess I just don't know. I still just think they're a little banged up. I don't know if everything in my head is saying to go with the Cardinals, I got to do it, right, Jared?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm all over the Cardinals here.
You think?
Oh yeah, and the over. I think it's.
I do think I might do the over just so I can cheer for offensive football. That'd be fun. But the Cardinals defense is also really good.
Yeah.
Like everyone obviously talks about like Kyler and like the offense because that's kind of what they're known for. They're like very flashy and all that, but their defense is probably what's been winning them more games than their offense.
Is tonight Manning cast? Do we know?
I do believe there's an option.
No,
there's not.
It's Browns Steelers would be the last one.
Oof does.
Yeah, I think that's what they said in the last one. I have 2 comments here. The second one is a hot take. First, I like the over in this game at 51. I think it's going to be like a 34-27 type of game.
Sure.
Something like that. I think that's over 51. Good math by me. Secondly, this might be a hot take, but I think handsome coaches don't win Super Bowls.
Why
maybe
is
that's
that?
why. Well, let's see who's won Super Bowls
Andy
recently.
Reid.
Andy
Reid, Belichick.
Hot.
Smoke show.
Yeah.
They can get you to the Super Bowl.
What about Harbaugh?
They can get you to the NFC Championship.
I'd say Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh? Because John Harbaugh, won the Super Bowl and he's the better looking of the two.
Right.
Oh, really?
You think Jim Harbaugh is better looking than John Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh looks like a nervous bird.
Yeah, exactly. I don't hate that theory because I think handsome people just in general don't have to work as hard in life.
But maybe that's yes.
Pete Carroll.
That's why I have to work so hard. That's why I work so hard.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know. That's it, again, maybe a hot take, but maybe that's why psychologically you're not in on the Cardinals right now because Cliff Kingsbury is a handsome guy.
I do think
Sean
he's slightly
McVay
overrated.
is kind of a handsome guy, but he lost the Super Bowl.
He did.
They can get you there.
Who do those do though? Tom Brady, who is handsome.
But no, coaches though. Coaches.
I mean,
most quarterbacks are.
I mean, Brady's kind of a
most
coach.
quarterbacks are good looking guys. I'm sorry for just hijacking
No,
the podcast.
I
and
love
doing
this
the looks
theory.
thing.
Talking about handsomeness, that's like one of my favorite topics.
I don't know if handsome coaches can win the Super Bowl. Like of course, like there's some anomalies. Okay, John Harbaugh is maybe like a 7, a 6.
Who's a 10 to you?
Who's the best looking coach?
Mike Holmgren.
Probably Matt LaFleur.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Matt LaFleur.
that's pretty consistent.
Is it?
The
There was
fancies up
literally a poll, and he was
Yeah,
up there.
Matt LaFleur
Mike
was-
Vrabel was number 4, surprisingly. I guess old.
Bill
like, women
Belichick was
over
like
30.
7 on that
Yeah.
poll. So I don't know about that one.
It might be that might just be a lot of Boston girls.
Who's the ugliest coach in the league?
Who do they say? I gotta see if I can find this poll.
I wonder where
now.
Urban was on that list.
I gotta find this.
Urban's number 1.
Oh, perfect. I found it.
That was really quick.
Hottest coach. This is the top 10.
Hottest coaches.
Brian Flores is up there. Yeah, they said John Harbaugh,
Okay.
Robert Saleh, Mike Vrabel, Stefanski.
Yes, fancy.
Stefanski's
Yeah.
really good looking.
Zimmer's got that gut.
Dan
going.
Campbell's on there.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zimmer's got it.
It's got a pot
This
belly.
is a list of the top 10. I think.
Oh,
there's
just as a top 10 list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my answer would be McCarthy for like ugliest.
But the point of this,
Yeah.
He's just a bag of milk.
I mean, he does look better with a beard. Like without it, he
does.
looks like a frog.
the point. No, he looks like Jabba the Hutt.
I think
That's what he
Arthur
actually looks
Smith
like.
is ranked dead last.
All right, we can't be fat shaming right now. I mean, even though I just said he's ugly, so it's
Yeah.
kind of ironic.
Yeah,
We're
ugly
completely
shaming
body
is fine.
shaming.
But the point of that was maybe that's why you're not sold on. Also, he was a coach at Texas Tech, right?
Yeah, he had a losing record.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good coach there. I mean, but they've done very well, and they've done also very well without Kyler Murray this year.
They have.
I think they're resting starters too.
Mhm.
Like they don't want to rush Kyler out, DeAndre
No.
like the last few weeks.
Yeah, they had like what, like a 7-game. They were like 7-0 or started like 8-0 or something
Yeah,
like that.
and
When you
they-
have a lead like that, you can kind of do whatever.
And like in the month of November, it seemed like they were kind of coasting.
Yeah, a little bit,
Which
but still winning games. They only lost to the Packers on like a short week,
And they
then
should have won that
the
game.
Panthers, I believe, they lost to, and that was the Cam Newton I'm back game,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he has since not been back.
He's not back.
Sorry, Johnny.
He's not been back since. But
Yeah, that's okay.
yeah, but everything you hear about Kingsbury is that he's like a huge like grinder, like he stays late. He's like a huge workaholic, which is surprising because I think like to your theory, handsome people just aren't as inclined to work hard. Usually, like think about the people who are rich in this world: Elon Musk, Bezos, ugly, ugly.
You're right. You're
Jeff, how do you feel
Bill
about being
Gates.
called
I
ugly?
don't like being called ugly, but I have more money than you.
Well, hotness is actually is a subjective,
It's a subjective
thing.
thing, but what isn't subjective is blue origin. How do you have proof of that?
And net worth.
Yeah, exactly. They can slap me in the face with my dollar bill. I'll call him pretty all I want.
You don't need a seatbelt to go on, Matt. You'll be fine.
Oh. So before Bezos comes to hunt me down after he listens to this
You
episode,
look a lot like a Kennedy, by the way.
has anyone ever told you that?
Has anybody ever told you that?
We should send you to outer space.
Yeah.
That would be so freaking cool.
Isn't this freaking awesome?
I would literally let anybody go to space for $1 million. If Adolf Hitler came to me and gave me $1 million, I would give him let him go to space.
Jeff Bezos is just that creepy uncle who shows up to Thanksgiving like 2 hours early, just like, hey, do you need help like cleaning or like getting your food ready? And you're like, ah, Jesus Christ. No, why don't you go like hang out at a bar or something? He's like, oh, I was already there.
I was already there,
yeah.
Do you think he ever gets hair plugs, Bezos?
I think we would know by now,
No,
right?
no.
Oh, he looked good in a toupee, maybe.
You can't do it. Once everyone's seen you all the way bald, it's too
Still
late.
going
You
back.
can't really go back.
Well, didn't Brian Urlacher do that? Didn't he get hair
He
plugs?
did.
Yeah, he
His
did.
commercials, his ads are all over Chicago. He's on like every billboard in
He
Chicago,
is.
just showing off his hair. LeBron does that, I guess, every year too. He always shaves his head in the summer, and then oh, bald LeBron's here.
Or he'd put like his headband like over his head.
He literally has it like vertical.
It's on
Yeah,
his
yeah,
chin.
it's like higher and higher and higher.
Mhm.
The hairline is crazy.
I saw a Photoshop like he had it around his chin.
Yeah,
up
like
on his head.
back. LeBron. Love you, LeBron, but you were just fighting with that losing battle.
That poor headband.
See, to me, that is proof that money cannot buy legit hair plugs because LeBron's got like all the money in the world now.
Well, Joe Buck,
I guess.
he's got good hair.
Maybe it just depends on the head of hair or something like that. Because like him and Urlacher are kind of like wispy hair.
Yeah,
LeBron is like thicker hair. So I
that's
don't know.
true. We'll figure it
Maybe
out.
it's something like that. So back to this game, anyways. I think you guys convinced me. I think I'm just gonna go Cardinals -2. I think I'll put more money on the over just so I can cheer for that. Maybe a light sprinkle on the Rams money line just as a little fuck it.
Is Odell
Yeah.
playing tonight?
He is.
Do we think he scores another touchdown?
I do. I feel like he
Yeah.
always does well on primetime games or like bigger games compared to.
And when he's not on the Browns?
Yeah, he does. He does seem to do pretty well when he's not there.
Yeah, that's a big indicator, I think.
All right, so
Cooper Cup.
I think we are Cooper Cup will have a huge game. I'm expecting.
Yeah, he's maybe MVP too though.
He could be.
What are the most receiving yards in NFL history?
Calvin Johnson, right?
Yeah,
I believe so.
No, like 1900 in 2012.
I think Cooper Cup's at like 1,200 right now.
Oh, he might break.
I thought
it.
Josh Gordon had the record.
No, it was I think like the record through 14 games.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't
Yeah.
know.
so Cooper would probably break it.
I think so.
With an extra game, maybe. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder
Is
if
it
anyone
a
had those
chance?
odds.
Maybe.
It's realistic that someone will probably break it like in the 17th
easily.
stretch.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a passing league.
It is. Nothing like the good old days. We had to
Yeah.
have a franchise running back, Sean Alexander, or Clinton Portis, just running it up the middle.
Oh yeah, Johnny, real quick.
You mean like 1 week ago, like 3 passes down
yeah,
Mac Jones?
exactly.
Johnny, do you think Sean Alexander's a Hall of Famer?
Ooh,
I'm not sure because like he did win MVP. He did have that record, which LaDainian Tomlinson broke the following year for touchdowns. I don't know. Like I guess I would put him like on the border between like yes and no.
The Hall of Very Good.
Yeah, like the Hall of like really the Hall of like amazing before like a short stretch.
Right.
Which is like I guess like with Kurt Warner, he was able to do that, but also like Warner also did things that like I don't know, like not a lot of quarterbacks can say they do. Whereas like Alexander, I guess you can say that, but like also he's not a quarterback, so he doesn't really have that kind of like
Right.
leverage, you know.
Here's the thing: if Joe Namath is in the fucking Hall of Fame, anybody can get in.
I mean, you have to like adjust for like the era. Like
Yeah, that was a big deal when he
He
won.
guaranteed a win and is in the Hall of Fame.
he won MVP for that game. Like he didn't even throw a touchdown in that game though. I will say.
Yeah, he just was cocky enough to say something
He's
about
cocky.
it.
He's from Brooklyn.
He is. Jared, Sean Alexander was on the cover of Madden. That's an automatic
So was
berth
Peyton
into the Hall of
Hillis.
Fame. I think Peyton Hillis should be in the Hall
Oh,
of
you're
Fame
so
too.
stupid.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just afraid that running backs are going to stop getting into the Hall of Fame if we like are excluding Sean Alexander, who in today's age gets in, like
AP.
Derrick Henry. That's it.
Kamara.
AP.
I think Kamara made the Pro Bowl. Like I think his first 4 years. I don't know if he's gonna make it this year, but like he's
Yeah,
he's definitely on track to like.
I just want running backs, like star running backs, to still have a place in the league. And I think Sean Alexander getting the Hall of Fame would be a good.
Chris McCaffrey is not in the Hall of Fame right now.
No, I would agree. I would agree.
I bet you Nick Chubb gets in.
We'll see. Yeah,
If Dalvin Cook plays like he did Thursday, I bet he gets in.
Yeah, he's always hurt though. That's his thing.
That's true.
yeah. Well, it's tough for any running back to stay healthy when you are just getting attacked.
All right.
We'll figure it out. All right, guys. Enjoy the game tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. That you can find them at the Sir Yacht Show. You guys upload every Wednesday, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
Everyone's there.
All right. So be sure to check them out. Jared's on that one too. If you
Yep.
want to hear all of Jared's
There we
lovely
go.
cynical takes, you can get, if you can't get enough of them in our bi-weekly podcast, you can find it on the Sir Yacht Show as well.
Yep.
Although I did notice you were a little more positive on their show than ours. On our show, you're always like bringing me down a little bit.
I'm gonna bring you down.
No, I'm kidding.
I build you up, if anything.
I was gonna say, I think it's the exact opposite.
It might be that, yeah. I don't know, Jared. I'm just showing off because there's other people here.
I know you are. There's more than one dude in the room, so you have to show off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shows how secure I am. All right, guys. Enjoy the games tonight. We'll talk to you
You're
later.
such a bully, Matt.
You're right. It's the Kennedy in me. What can I say?
Peace.